Wheels for Wellness. But we're allowing more than just wheels. You can walk, you can run, you can bike, you can roller skate, skateboard, push that stroller, anything, as long as it's not motorized, except for if it's to help as like a wheelchair or something like that. And basically you're going to start at the gazebo in Babylon Village across from the Argyle Park, and then you're going to go on a path to the Babylon Pool and back, and that's 3 miles. If you choose, you could do it twice, which will be 6 miles. Or you can, if you're going to walk, you can always just cut it short if you want to too. We're very lenient. We want everyone to have fun. We want families to come, kids to come. And then afterwards, we're going to have a little celebration at the gazebo. We're going to have food. We're going to have the Shark FM 94.3 there. And we're going to have some people from businesses, local businesses joining us. As of right now, we have Sheriff Toulon as our guest speaker, so we're excited about that. Hopefully that doesn't change. And some games for the kids, free. The celebration portion is free. The wheel portion is a fundraising portion, so we're hoping that people will help us out there by getting tickets for that.
Right. Very cool. All right. So again, James and I did kind of go through the importance of just raising awareness for mental health. That's part of, I guess, the obstacles that I'm trying to overcome. Obviously, that Lodestar Children's Services is also trying to overcome. So talk about how that's going to happen that day. I mean, we're trying to get everybody out. What's the basic message of what you're trying to do with this event on May 4th?
Yeah, so one of the things we've been lacking over the years is just eyes outside of our supporters on who we are and what we do. And having an event in a place like Babylon Village on the streets, where once the streets are open again after our wheelathon, people can be driving by and see that we're there and who we are. The Shark FM and all the other radio stations that are involved with Connoisseur Media, Walk 95, to name one, I don't know them all. They're all going to be promoting us and just getting the word out there about Lodestar Children's Services and what we can do for you, for your families, for your youth. It's just an exposure that we haven't had before. So just letting everyone know that we're here and that we can help.
I love it. I'm all about it. I did my own event last year in Babylon Village, and I've got to tell you, people will come out. People are interested in this topic. It obviously impacts everybody. In fact, this past week, I can just speak from experience, just hearing things with kids in school or family members or friends. It's mental health is something we each need to pay attention to. So I feel like having an event such as yours to get the message out is such a great way to kind of bring the community together to get this message out that we need to drop the stigma, raise awareness, and get get people the help they need. Right, Noelle?
Yes, definitely. That's exactly why we're doing this.
Yeah. All right. So what time does this awesome event start?
So the kickoff for the wheel portion, we're aiming for 10:30. So people can arrive by 10 if they're going to participate in that part. And then we're aiming for 11 o'clock start time for the rest of the event. Of course, I'm saying aiming because it's our first time doing it and we don't know what kind of setbacks we're going to have, but hopefully we'll start on time.
Yeah. And we hope there aren't setbacks, but sometimes things happen. I can tell you. But no, listen, I'm super excited. I am definitely going to be down there. I know we had a conversation about how we can help each other, so I'm super excited about that. And listen, I think it's super important work, and I'm really, really fired up for you guys. Let's get a lot of people out there this year.
Thank you so much for helping us out.
Anytime. So, how can we buy tickets? Where do we go to learn more? Give us some websites. Give us some social media. What do you got?
Good point. You can go to our website, which is www.lodestarcs.org. So that's LOD as in dog, not N, LODESTARCS.org. And then go to our events section and look up Wheels for Wellness. And we have other events going on there too. So that's a good way to find out what we're doing. And you can also find us on Facebook, and you can also find us on Instagram, lodestarcs.org.
Outstanding. All right, let's get the word out. Let's get a lot of people there. This May 4th, Wheels for Wellness through Lodestar Children's Services. Noelle Arbella, thank you so much for joining us. I just want to I have one more question for James, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Yep. So there is a parent who's concerned about their child and they don't know where to turn, what to do, and who to contact. Talk us through that process for you guys.
Okay. For starters, we field those calls all the time. Even if we're not able to help them directly, we're going to do our best to point them in the direction of someone who can. So yeah, I mean, we've probably taken at least average of 5 of those phone calls per week. But a good starting point for most people, if you have a child struggling with mental health issues, is every county has a SPOA office. SPOA stands for Single Point of Access, and that's supposed to be the starting point for a family that is going through that and doesn't know what to do. I don't have all the numbers memorized, but in Suffolk County, SPOA is 631-853-8513, and the staff over there can give you a rundown of programs that you might be eligible for. There's, again, as the single point of access, there's a standardized application that you could fill out that can help you access the programs that you'd be eligible for. But I think, again, when we were talking about stigma before, psychotherapy is often stigmatized, and that's generally going to be the best starting point for anyone. I don't care how old you are. If you're having significant mental health issues, that's generally one of the first things to put into place and to try. It can be very valuable for everybody, even sometimes you think someone doesn't fit the criteria, but I've worked with nonverbal clients that benefit from psychotherapy. So SPO is a good starting point. Psychotherapy is a good starting point. And again, we're always happy to field those phone calls.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you both so much for your time. James Regan and Noelle Arabello from Lodestar Children's Services. Keep up the great work. We're looking forward to May 4th for Wheels for Wellness in Babylon Village. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining the Mission Z podcast. We will see you then.